Hello everybody, welcome back to another tutorial on my awesome Derpy Wheat channel. In this tutorial I will be showing you how to make or how to dig a hole. Now you may be asking, how do you dig a hole? Like, let's say perhaps 200 by 200 blocks. I mean, you could always just do it by hand, with a shovel. You could just get a shovel and a pick, and you could just sit there, 1, 2, 3, just measure out 200 blocks that way, 200 that way, and dig down, and just sit there all day, all year, mining and mining, never stopping. Or, you could do it my way. Now my way is much better than that old way of doing it. And the thing about this rig, this advanced Megalodon quarry mine, is that it doesn't go over the TNT cap of 20 TNT pieces that can be lit at a time. There's always 20 TNT pieces that are lit. And the way it works is you simply just hit this button and it digs itself. The whole hole digs itself all the way down to bedrock. Well, that was very derpy. Sorry about that, guys. Let me turn TNT explodes on. I mean, that helps out a little bit. Alright, ready? Place the button. Let's do this again. Start over. Take 2. There you go. 20 pieces of TNT lit at a time. Now just watch this thing explode. This thing quarry mines. This thing will be a perfect square. Now, you don't have to build a square. It could be any configuration you want. So I'm gonna actually let this whole thing dig out the whole hole for you, and I'm gonna show short clips of it. So let me actually go to options, go to settings, game option, user interface, get you the full screen, and I'm gonna sit here and just let it mine all the way down. Let's actually get a better view. There you go, perfect view. So let's just let this mine all the way down. It won't hit bedrock because it's a bit higher. This world that I made is a bit higher than bedrock. It's over 64 blocks. Let's see, I'm just gonna make like a couple short clips of just it. Oh, also, wait a minute. Totally forgot about something. Okay. Okay, so you need, where's the sponge? Okay, there. Keep in mind if there's any water. If there's any at all, TNT will not explode in that water. So the way to get rid of it is either sponges like this, or to fill it up with sand and mine out the sand afterwards. But I'm gonna keep an eye on any water sources, and I will just stay right here. So it's gonna be somewhat like a time lapse, but you'll see when I make it. TNT has stopped exploding, and it dug all the way down to bedrock, which is crazy. Look, it like even made like a little wheat sandwich, I don't know, I just like added the wheat in there just to joke around, but I thought it was kind of funny. But let's actually crack on with the tutorial for this. Okay guys, so what you want to do first, you want to find out the area of space that you want to dig this hole. And in this instance, the area of space would be 12 dispensers by 12 dispensers. And the way that I got that, I placed a dispenser and went 4 blocks apart. So, place dispenser, 4 blocks, dispenser, 4 blocks. And I just did that 12 dispensers out, just like that. Now, you could actually, if you wanted to make this like somewhat a circle, You could go out like to here, go 4 blocks dispenser, 4 blocks, you know, like the same distance from either end to like make it look even-ish. But I would suggest if you want to dig a hole, this rig can be basically customized into any type of design that you want. But what you do is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So about 10 or 11 blocks. You can go higher if you don't really want to dig that deep. But about 10 blocks from the ground, place your first dispenser. Go out that way and that way. And either way, just kind of configure. But make sure that there's 4 blocks in between. Just like that, each dispenser. Then place your dispenser. And one thing to note is this thing uses a lot of TNT. Now this hole that I'm about to dig is going to use, since there's 12 dispensers this way, 12 that way, 12 times 12 is 144. 144 times a stack of TNT. So you basically need 144 stacks. Now keep in mind that this whole thing is a 27 stacks of TNT right there. So if you're building this in survival, I would recommend building a mob spawner, which in a later video I have this design that can make tens of thousands of jobs per hour, and I plan to make a tutorial on that too. So in the future you will see a link probably somewhere on the screen to that tutorial on how to make a mob farm to get endless gunpowder. But just basically make the grid, and then once you got that done, unpause the video and I will keep going. So I'm gonna go ahead and just finish this and I'll be back. Okay guys, I a bit messed up on that last thing that I said. I meant to say actually, make rows and lines like that, because it's kind of useless to do it like this. So just decide which way you want all the rows to go and just build it like that. Make sure it's rows. And one other tip to do, don't place any of the dispensers to last. So just make the rows and then punch out the holes that the dispensers go on, and then underneath place all of the dispensers. Okay guys, once you got something like this, you got all the rows done with the 4 blocks in between all the dispensers, and each dispenser is filled up with a stack of TNT. Now it doesn't have to be a stack. It could be, if you wanted it to be, it could be 16 pieces, it could be 32 pieces, any amount of pieces would work. But I'm just doing a stack just to show you, because actually a stack's not needed for this. To actually dig all the way down, it's going to be a bit less than a stack, which I think at the end, towards the end, I'll like tell you what that is. I'll like test that out and everything. But once you got this done, pick a corner, or just pick a spot to like start with. So what I'm gonna do, always make sure that TNT explodes is off, you know, in case something happens, in case you slip up. Grab a piston, stick piston, redstone, dust, redstone repeater, and grab a block of your choice. What you want to do is from this dispenser right there, make sure that they are dispensers, not droppers. Droppers would just drop the pieces of TNT and it wouldn't actually explode. It would just drop the item itself. So from this point, put a repeater right there, just on 3 ticks, just to be safe so it doesn't glitch or anything. Stick your piston, block on top, then a repeater in the back too. And next up, what you want to do, you want to, from this block, so all the way over there, this is 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 4 blocks that way. Let's just make sure this is going to work, because there's going to be redstone lines, so redstone repeaters in between each one with redstone dust. So it's going to go around, loop around that way, this way, 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 that way. Okay, good. So it ends up right here. So what you want to do is come out where that block is next to that repeater, which would be 4 blocks right here. And then what you want to do is have a repeater on full delay. I think it has to be on full delay to work. Just simply have some dust right there, whatever. Sticky piston. And for now, just power this. Just power that, and then at the end, take that out. And that's going to be like the safety switch, basically. And then what you want to do, you just want to keep on going. Block, piston, all the way down. And this is actually what's called instant redstone. And the way that instant redstone works is, as soon as that block right there gets unpowered, which I think I did this wrong actually. Delete that. You need to have a torch here because what's going to happen is that a pulse, a very short pulse, is going to shoot out here, just like that. And then that turns that off because if that was like, if that was one tick delay, it wouldn't turn that off. See, it doesn't turn it off in time really. Sometimes it doesn't work, but if it's that quick, so this has to be 3 to like make the signal longer. That will then turn this off, which you could just make it like that. So now if you look, instant redstone. And then just keep on carrying the same thing just like that. It's pretty simple. Survival might be a challenge. You could always stand on this to do it. But just keep getting it all the way here. Okay, so that's almost perfect. So right now, you could go ahead and just put a redstone dust right there. No. What you actually want to do is delete this. Sorry, I'm messing up, kind of doing this from memory of when I built this before a long time ago. So place a torch right there. That's what I meant to say. Place a repeater, redstone dust. Just any way to hook that up. Like then just to test it, just to see if it works, what you want to do is just power this. There you go, instant. Went up, only let off one signal pulse. It goes through this whole thing. And after you got that done, simple as this. 3 redstone, 2 repeaters, no ticks, so just 2 ticks in total, just like that. And once you got that done, I'm gonna get that done, and then I will be back at the end of there. One more thing, guys. Make sure when you bend it around the corner, just to add 2 repeaters like that. So just go straight on, take a left to bend it, just like this, and just go straight on that way. Again, bend it again, and just keep going back and forth until all of them are covered with redstone and repeaters. Okay guys, once you have gotten that done, you are basically complete. All of it is done. Now the way that you start it, first off, what you want to do is put TNT explodes on. Just place a button right here, it's that simple. And just like that, you click it. There you go, it's dispensing the TNT like crazy. So cool. Oh, also, I didn't mention, this thing goes off of the way, the whole reason why I put all of these repeaters was, this thing actually obeys by the mob cap, which I say obey meaning like it doesn't go over the TNT cap. So there can only be 20 pieces of TNT lit at a time on a Minecraft Xbox world. Minecraft console world, basically. Only 20 pieces at a time. So at every point there's only 20 pieces of TNT lit. So that's basically how it works. But let's wrap up this tutorial and just thank you all for actually watching this. Like, this is probably one of my best videos right now on the channel. But just thank you for watching. Don't forget to subscribe and try to help out the channel. I mean, it does help out a lot. Right now I'm at 42 subscribers. It's crazy. 42 of you like my videos out there. Crazy. But like I said, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, anything, and see you later.